How's it going, everybody? So I got quite a big surprise for you guys. It's a new mod for the G8. I guess in a way it's boost. Forced induction, pretty much. So I've been planning to do this for a while, like I said in one of my past videos, but I finally got it, and I'm not going to be putting it on until next month because I still need a few parts for it, but I'll show you guys here. Here she is, nitrous bottle, and I got the lines with it. And I also got it's called the brain box or whatever. But yeah, this is going on the G8, and I'm gonna be running a 100 wet shot. So as soon as that nitrous comes on, it's gonna be 100 horsepower on top of, what's already coming in the engine, or the engine's producing. So I'm thinking with the nitrous, it should be close to 600 horsepower to the wheels. So yeah, this is gonna be quite an upgrade, I guess. Just for now, until I can afford to get like a supercharger or a turbo. But yeah, this kit it was made for like a Honda and stuff like that. So it's gonna take a little bit of modification to the brain box and stuff, because it was originally set up for a dry shot, and that's not the safest. So we're just gonna do a little bit of modifications, and then we'll be able to make it into a wet shot. A wet shot is when you got fuel going in with the nitrous. A dry shot is just pure nitrous coming in from the bottle, no added fuel. So it's a little more dangerous doing a dry shot. Not quite sure what the benefits are of doing a dry shot, but I want it to be safe and as possible. I know I'm running a higher risk running nitrous, but as long as we tune it right, it should be no problem. It is automatic, so it's not like I'm gonna be spraying nitrous if I miss a shift and break something. So, and it's gonna be hooked up to a watt switch. So basically, once I turn on the switch, that'll activate the nitrous. And then when I have my foot all the way down to the floor, then that's when the nitrous will actually come on. So that way I don't accidentally switch it on accident or anything. So I just got to remember to close the bottle when I'm not using it. So yeah, we're starting with the Zex nitrous kit on my G8. Figured I'd give you guys a little update on the Turbo Grand Prix. Still runs good. No issues really, except it needs wheel bearings, and I need to do something about the headlights. They're kind of bouncy, and it's just kind of weird. So just in the video, they kind of glare a little bit, but they don't glare really that bad in real life, I guess. Got a boost on board sticker on the side. So that's the mileage sitting at right now on the chassis. The motor is between like 20 to 25,000 miles. And my oil pressure gauge, which I still haven't hooked up, it just has a light in it. Boost gauge, and these two. I don't think I told you guys, but I put an electric water pump on this last year. That's a Migier, however you pronounce it, water pump. Did that strut tower brace I think it was from an Impala. I had to put stock front bushings on because my polyurethane ones got incinerated. These ones are still good. I have a little bit of oil that seems to be leaking from the drain tube for my turbo, and seems to be going into the exhaust and also into the dump for the wastegate. So I have to fix that sometime. Oh man, that breather is just foobarred. It's like coming apart. ZZP, I love you guys, but man, how did that even happen? I haven't That's, oh, yeah, look at that. Moving around. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is foobar, dude. I got one up here. I had to glue this back together because it did the same thing. I have their full stack intercooler though with my turbo setup, which works okay, but I think I need a better intercooler pump. Intake air temps can get a little warm sometimes. I need to like stop driving it because tires are getting pretty close to the wear bars and they are not cheap. Mickey Thompson ET Street R's are like $300 a piece. So you probably saw there's some tire shine on the tires, but I'm usually not one for spray on tire shine just because it slains and stuff and it's messy. But I got the bottle for free, so I thought I'd try it. LED taillights that are how many years old still work good. I should get like an idle clip of this thing. Hope you guys like that, the sound this thing makes. I think it sounds pretty good for a V6, especially a 3800. We all know how raspy they can be with a supercharger or naturally aspirated. Turbo completely fixes that. This is my GXP G8. I honestly don't get tired of driving this, but there's still a lot more I need to do. I need to lower it like an inch, maybe an inch and a half. I need to get rid of this faded stock spoiler. The clear coat's like gone on this. There's like no clear coat. I want to get either a duckbill, like I think it's the Maverick Man spoiler, or get the Wickerbill spoiler. I haven't decided yet, but first I need to get the nitrous on. Performance parts first. Everything else is pretty good. Brakes are working good still. At some point I'm going to upgrade to slotted rotors. But for now, just I put new pads on recently and just going to make sure, or just going to use those for a while. The brakes work fine. I got to do something about this hood because there's rock chips all over the place. I touched them up over the winter and a bunch of them are starting to come back. Yeah. Luckily my these hood scoops are still staying on. They are notorious for coming off down the highway at higher speeds. Wondering if they were replaced at some point. Same with these. These grills like to come off, but I've been lucky. 200,000, almost 201,000 miles on this car now. I just recently did the cam and completely redid the valve train, heavier valve springs, oil pump, timing chain, like everything. The only thing I didn't touch is the bottom end, like the bearings and rods and all that. Hopefully I don't have to touch them for a long time. But I love this car. Don't want to blow it up. It'd be expensive. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll keep you guys updated for the nitrous and whatever else I do with these cars. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated with the content, and I'll see you later.